Hello, bonjour, guten tag and so forth. Alrighty, I made a video several years ago on this channel entitled Social Liberalism, where I'm basically explaining what social liberalism is all about. Anyway, I get a few comments from a user called Mr Wullt, who, fair to say, doesn't seem to like me. He says, "Realise this, you are not liberal, you are socialist, who is more liberal." Okay, so I'm not a real liberal, I'm a socialist liberal? Can't a person be both socialist and liberal, I ask? There are many varieties of socialism, after all. He goes on, does class. "That's no liberalism at all. The only left liberalism that is acceptable is anarchism. You are a fucking idiot. You can't have positive freedom and negative freedom at the same time." Yeah. And in bold capitals, he's wrote, "Good die, fuckface." And this is my favourite line to finish. Class says, "You are a slave who deserves to die because you suck out the freedom and life force everyone around you, you fucking spy and traitor and parasite." Only anarchism is acceptable on the left. Anarchism is not liberalism, sir. But anyway, this assertion made me think, okay, I'm dealing with a narrow mind here. So I go to his channel and I see he's made quite a few videos. Apparently he has severe Asperger's syndrome. Nihilism appears in the title of a lot of his stuff. He has a video called "Why Democracy is Racist and Anti-Liberal," but the video is only 7 seconds long, and there's no real content, it's just him sitting there listening to music. So, a bit strange. In one upload called "My Tragic Life with Asperger's," he talks a bit about his childhood. Sounds like he's had a very hard time of it. Sounds as if his upbringing may have seriously fucked him up, fucked with his development. He says he hates religion and government and states. And in another video he makes a case against helpfulness, which is a bad thing apparently. To be helpful is to be harmful. He has, in my view, a seriously misguided outlook. Perhaps a great deal of anger and mistrust have shaped his worldview. I don't know. He doesn't come across as someone who's loving life. From what I can tell, though, he seems to be a fairly well-spoken, intelligent individual, on the face of it, which in no way means I'm in agreement with what he says, with his philosophy. I'd like to address the issue, though, of positive and negative freedom being supposedly incompatible, being in rivalry. They can't exist at the same time. So, negative freedom or negative liberty is the absence of barriers, blockades, obstacles, things that constrain you, basically. You can act because this and this have been removed, right? Yeah, that's negative liberty, whereas positive liberty, or positive freedom, is the possibility or fact of acting, to take control of one's life and realise one's potential or purpose. Yeah. Freedom from versus freedom to do. You don't have to believe in unlimited freedom, of course, to highly value positive freedom. One can achieve personal development and self-determination, self-realization in a community, in a political state where democracy and the rule of law are respected. The rule of law, limits on the power of the state, can bring about greater freedom, and government itself can be used as a tool or a means to liberate, to bring about greater freedoms. I've read Isaiah Berlin's Two Concepts of Liberty essay and some of his other works. Yeah. Sure, different conceptions of liberty or freedom can clash. Yeah. And we should try to have a nuanced view of political ideas or ideals, or a nuanced view of ideas in general. But having positive and negative freedoms, seeing the value of having both does not necessitate a value conflict. No. To Mr. Class Wullt, I say respectfully, you're wrong, sir. One can have negative and positive freedom at the same time. I can go take control of my life, go about trying to realize my purposes, and at the same time, as I'm doing this, the system, the rule of law, removes some of those pesky obstacles which act as a hindrance to my personal freedom. Yeah. Alrighty. With that said, I shall bid you a good day. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, folks. All the best.